Hello! Welcome to Raph's Hall of Fame, where every episode we have a guest who tries to convince me of why their underrated favorites should be in my Hall of Fame. Today, we have Alfred Aquino II.
What's up? Hello. That's me.
Do you have anything that you would like to plug or anything like that? Alfred Aquino II is a tremendous sketch performer, sketch comedian, great writer, a very funny man who does all kinds of things all over Los Angeles.
Yeah, I do a bunch of stuff. I guess I'd mainly plug like UCB shows. I do check out Mod Night, and check out Asian AF and Filipino AF. Those two shows run at UCB, and yeah, they're great shows.
Are hilarious.
Yeah.
Take it from me and Alfred Aquino II. Now, for those of you who are watching this on CH2, well, you can keep watching, but after that, after you've watched this, go sign up for Dropout, because this has already been up on Dropout for a week, a whole week. You're an entire week behind. Think of all the things that you've missed in that week that you were asleep for no reason. Get up and go to Dropout. Okay, now for this episode, holy cow, we're going to take on a topic that I know so little about that you're about to teach me, and we're all going to be masters together.
Yeah, it's going to be a learning experience for everyone.
This is a skateboarder that you are nominating for this Hall of Fame. Who is this guy? What's the story?
Okay, so there might be a little bit of backstory required for this, but this guy is he has no name. His name is not known to the public. Well, not literally. He does have a name. He has a family and a name and everything, but that is not known to the public. Right. No one knows what his name is. So basically, a video came out in 2015 of Justin Bieber skating at Venice Skate Park, and
in Venice.
Yes. He's not the athlete I'm talking about.
What?
It's someone else.
That's a twist.
Yeah,
that is a twist.
Get this: Justin Bieber has a name. This guy does not.
That was a clue. I should have clocked that.
Planning those clues early on. So basically, there's a clip of Justin Bieber skating at Venice Skate Park, and he's trying a trick off a ledge. The trick is known as a 360 flip.
Okay, now what is a 360 flip? You are clearly a skateboarder person.
Yes.
So you do comedy and skateboard.
Yeah. Sometimes both at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah. Very occasionally. A 360 flip is when the board turns 360 what is this, sideways?
Oh really? Okay. And then, laterally. Yeah.
And it also one flip is added to it the other way. Yeah. So it goes can I use that?
Sure, go ahead and grab it. just so that we have now we have visual demonstrations.
So a 360 flip.
A 360
flip. So your back foot is here and your front foot is here.
Okay.
The board will go like this and a full 360.
Whoa.
Yeah. It's a pretty hard trick. So
you have to use your hands.
Wait, it would flip. Yeah. That's, if that makes sense.
That is impressive. I mean, what you just did was not impressive. You used your hands. But it would be impressive to see somebody do that off a ramp. Is that what it's called?
Yeah. Well, he was doing it off a ledge.
Off a ledge, yes.
Yeah, probably like as high as this table is from the ground, maybe. The video is called Justin Bieber Gets Comped, if anyone wants to visualize this and then
I only know comped as a good thing of like, can you comp me 2 tickets to whatever thing?
That's the thing I was thinking about. I was one of those things that I read and I just assumed it just means when you show somebody up. I can't define what comped means.
Okay.
I have the same definition. I was like, someone gave Justin Bieber 2 free tickets to a show.
So
I think in this video sense, comped means a guy shows up Justin Bieber or snakes him.
Okay, all right. This is another term, but
Yeah.
snake I can figure out. He's done dirty.
Yeah. Do him dirty.
So he's doing. Sorry, I don't know why I said you were doing. So Justin Bieber is trying to do this trick that you just showed.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. He's doing a 360 flip
In public
off of,
at Venice.
Everybody's watching because of course he's Justin Bieber skateboarding, and then a guy comes up immediately after. Justin Bieber doesn't land it. He doesn't fall and hit his face. He just doesn't land it, and then he just walks off. And the guy immediately comes after, does the same exact trick, and then basically lands it right after him with a huge grin. And then rides almost bumps into Justin Bieber in a way, and then Justin Bieber just kind of steps it. And the whole reason why this is a big deal is because it's in skateboarding etiquette.
Yes.
Basically, it's like an unsaid rule at a skate park. If someone is trying a trick, especially a stranger, and you see them doing an exact trick, and you come up after them and do that same trick, that's just rude.
Right.
It's like an unnecessary flex. No one needs to. Why are you? It's just proving you're better for no reason.
Yes.
To a stranger, but in this case, it's Justin Bieber.
Right.
So it's he's this unnamed man is kind of a hero in the skate world because it's you often get celebrities. Justin Bieber is number one at the top of the list of celebrities who kind of appropriate skateboarding in a way, who are just they pick up a skateboard and they're I do this, and then people are oh my god, he skateboards, yay. And then it's and then real skateboarders who see it are no, he doesn't skateboard.
Right. So in comedy terms, it would be if someone like John Mayer was doing a stand-up joke, because you know how John Mayer is a music person who has been appropriating.
He's been appropriating comedy.
I'm just kidding.
Tired of it.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
That honestly, that's just. I don't care that John Mayer does. I'm just saying this just for sake of example. But it would be if John Mayer was doing a stand-up joke and then he fumbled the punchline or something. And then Justin Bieber, no. And then John Mulaney, hopefully nothing he doesn't do anything wrong. Within a
He's
week,
one of the good
whenever
ones.
this comes out. But then John Mulaney comes up and totally nails the joke after him.
And and he's this is how you say that joke.
Right, yeah.
Is that a good John Mulaney? This is how you say that joke. That's not John Mulaney.
Probably some bits he probably does this. One black coffee.
I got hair growing on my shoulders. That's literally one of his jokes.
Okay, so I have one thing to say about skateboarding, and that is that we talked about this briefly before. When I was 9 years old, I very much wanted to skateboard. Reason why is because we used to go. I was not allowed to watch The Simpsons because my parents are very strict about that kind of thing. They're very Christian, and they just didn't want me watching it. But we would go to a roller skating rink every Wednesday. My dad would DJ because it was gospel night or something like that.
Nice.
And they had so my dad's in the DJ booth, and meanwhile I'm running amok. And they had arcade games at that roller skating rink, Rainbow Rink in Chicago. And I don't know if it's still there. Probably not.
I think I've heard things about it.
Really?
My girlfriend's from Chicago, so
nice.
she's probably mentioned it.
Okay.
Here and there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, we would go every Wednesday night. They would have a gospel night. This was in the 90s, and they had arcade games in that in the place in the roller rink. And one of the arcade games, they had stuff like Mortal Kombat, stuff like that. But one of them was the Simpsons game, and so that was my introduction to the Simpsons because I wasn't allowed to watch it. And Bart Simpson made skateboarding look so cool. I really, really wanted to skateboard. So I got a skateboard with my little monies, and I was showing my cousins. And my cousins berated me. They were like, "You have got to get that white shit out of here." They did not, because it was it was mostly, it was just weird for a black kid to want to skateboard at that time. I had a grandmother. And so I went to my grandmother to save me from this. She comes over and she's like, "Y'all need to stop, making fun of him. Why are you making fun of him?" They told her why, and she was immediately, "You need to get that white shit out of here. Don't ever bring that white people shit in here again." It was very traumatizing. And now I say all that to say that now it's nothing. And this kid is a black kid.
Oh yeah,
which. Yeah. I could have been you.
Yeah, that could have been you in the video.
Did this.
You could have been showing Justin Bieber up at the skate park.
But that is progress. So in that instance, it's you got. I don't know if I should be for it or maybe I should be a little salty that you're able to do this without ridicule. But I was completely shamed.
You said this was like in the 90s?
Yeah, this is in the 90s.
To be fair, there were some pro black skaters in the 90s.
Why did I know about this?
Some pretty prolific ones too.
Wow.
You played Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, right?
I never played it.
Oh, no. That's when
I was shamed. I threw out everything associated with skateboarding. I was done.
It's all right.
I had Jinko jeans. Yeah. Actually, maybe it was the Jinko jeans. And honestly, maybe I did deserve it.
Yeah. Jinko jeans. That's not acceptable to anybody. No, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, that inspired me to start skateboarding, just a video game. So I feel like your Bart Simpson story is a little bit cooler because it's like a little off skateboarding. Anyway, that's another story.
When did you start skateboarding?
I was like, what was my exact age? I probably started like around 10 or 12. Okay. And then I took like a long break. And then like in high school... Or I just stopped skateboarding because I didn't have anyone to teach me, and then in high school I met like a group of friends that skated, and then we just that's what I did all throughout high school.
That's
and then
great.
We still do it through whenever I can now in my adult life when I'm not scared of getting injured.
Yeah, exactly. You got to worry about health insurance, doctor's bills.
Yeah,
but for me.
Stevie Williams is one of the bigger. I hope I'm getting his name right, but he was a huge skateboarder in the in the 90s, and he's a black guy. There was a whole skate brand where the whole team was people of color. Yeah. Basically.
Wow. Yeah. What?
Yeah, you had a chance to show your family.
Oh, this is blowing my mind.
There's they kind of came up in the 90s. Yeah, there's two that I can think of that, and then there's a specific group of skateboarders that I grew up watching because this is one of the things that I thought about too, is there's a skateboarder named Daewon Song, and I originally wanted to talk about him because he's an Asian skateboarder that is basically one of the best skateboarders in the world right now. And he came from basically nothing. I was reading his story to prepare to talk about this, and it was he basically grew up in LA, and all his friends were involved in gangs and stuff, and he saw friends getting shot, getting killed, and he just stuck with skateboarding, and then that became his career, and now he's one of the best in the world. And so there's guys, and he came up in the 90s too, so it was
no excuses. No excuses.
I mean, it is hard when you have your family basically telling you to stop it. So
I get it through it. All right. Okay. So another thing about this specific instance, the Bieber incident with the no-name person. You don't know this about me. I have Bieber fever.
Oh, this is great.
I don't so much. I wouldn't call myself a Bieber fanatic, but I did used to before he became an adult, because I think he's at least 21 now, right?
Yeah,
over 20.
Yeah, he's over.
But he's been famous for a very long since he was a child.
Yeah,
and people would shit on him so hard when he was a kid for doing childlike things.
Yeah,
this kid had 200 million. You know, he's like 16 years old. He's got $200 million.
Yeah.
We're lucky he's not buying, you know, atomic bombs or whatever.
Yeah.
But like, he's got that kind of money.
Yeah.
Or he did. He probably still does. But people would shit on him so hard when he was a child. Like now, if you shit on him for doing something stupid as an adult, I feel like, okay, it's okay. But when he was a child, I feel like people were a little too rough on him. So anything where you would try to dig in to him a little bit, I don't know. I don't love it. But this guy says that wasn't what he was trying to do.
Yeah.
Like, he wasn't actually trying to show up Bieber.
Yeah, yeah. You can. There's an interview online. Basically, he says they ask him like, was he really trying to show him up or comp him? You know,
Right.
And he said,
Or snake him.
yeah, or snake him. And he's saying the story is he was trying to teach Justin Bieber how to do a 360 flip, and he was telling him like he was just giving him specific things like, oh, lean back a little bit, like the board's not flipping enough, like you're leaning the wrong way. So the video that is shown is like probably the aftermath of that, of Justin Bieber trying it and then him showing him what the trick looked like. Is what he said. So
well, he did show people what the trick is supposed to look like. Yeah. But even saying it like that, I was just trying to show him what it's supposed to look like. This interview was not it's a written article, so you don't get the tone of voice. That's true. I guess I can buy that. Yeah, he does have. We noted that he does have a smile on his face.
A huge grin on his face, which could be read either way. He could be happy that he showed Justin Bieber the right thing, like, "Hey, this is how you do it, good job," or he could just be happy that he snaked him. But I think, it's tough to know what he really was trying to do, but I think it was a mixture of both, because that's a very real thing at a skate park. Like, no matter who it is, like sometimes like you just give pointers to someone trying a trick.
So that is a part of like the culture.
Yeah.
That's a thing that happens.
Yeah,
it's not unusual.
Yeah, I know I've been on both sides of it, of like I'm trying a trick at a skate park and then like someone just says like, hey, like flick your foot this way or something. Or like I'm on the other side of it of just, I'm like doing a trick and then someone comes up to me and they're like, oh, how do you do that? And then I explain to them and proceed to do the trick with a huge grin on my face. So, yeah.
That's nice. What's his explanation for the smile or the grin?
He in the interview he says like that's just how he is all the time. And like, well, apparently before that he had a little bit to smoke and a little bit to drink.
Okay, see this that I could never imagine getting on a skateboard being a little high and a little drunk.
Yeah.
I don't think, I mean, if that's true, which, I mean, there's no reason for it not to be true. That alone is astonishing to me. Like, that blows me away that you would be, and he does the trick so flawlessly. I would have completely toppled over. There's no way I would have been able to keep my balance.
Taking Justin Bieber out of the equation, that proves he's a hero, right? Like, he's Hall of Fame worthy because he's doing tricks crossfaded.
I'm going to say that this guy broke through barriers that I myself was not able to do. And both racially and also, how would you call that? Chemically? I don't know.
Chemically and physically, he transcended chemical inhibition to perform a trick.
I mean, truly miraculous. If I can't do it, it's a miracle.
I mean, but that is a testament because, I was telling you before this too, like there was one time I got drunk and it was just drunk And then I was like, get my skateboard out of my trunk. I want to try kickflip. And like, there's video of me trying it where I'm literally just like this the whole time.
Right.
Like, can't even stand on it.
Now, is this video? Where is this video?
I think it's just in personal records.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe I'll like edit something together, throw a mixtape of it on my Instagram or something. I don't know.
Mixtape.
Yeah.
Wow, that's man. You have renewed my. I haven't thought about skateboarding in a very long time. I will send you my medical bill.
Yeah. Try it out. No, I'll teach you how to 360 flip. Yeah, at Venice Skate Park. You should try it up first, and then a video will come out.
This is live. We can't edit that out. Like, that's in for good. This is a documented promise.
Yeah, this is a contract. This is a video contract. Okay. Yeah, I'm ready for it.
Or it's live to tape. It's not actually airing right now, but like, okay. Anyway.
Yeah.
Wow. Very amazing. I am ready to make a ruling on this. I love this story. And I gotta put, he's in, the no-name person is in my Hall of Fame.
Yes.
I have to, because oh, that was all you.
That was all me. That's my talent, just clapping a million miles a second.
Yeah, I mean, I have to. I admitted multiple times that I could not do it. So, yeah, that means he wins.
That's what it takes to get in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
If Raph can't do it, you're in.
Yeah, most of the people have gotten in, to be fair.
Okay.
Do you have anything that you would like to, anything else that you would like to play? I know that you mentioned Asian AF and other UCB shows. Do you have a show coming up?
Yeah. I mean, I'm performing at Asian AF show coming up, Filipino AF. Yeah.
Actually, yeah, it's probably better not to say the specific dates, because I have no idea when this is going up. And mostly for the people on CH2, it wouldn't even matter, because this has been a week ago. All the shows passed already, so you could just forget it.
Yeah, just forget about it.
Please go to Dropout. Okay, thank you very much for being here. This was Alfred Aquino II. Don't forget the second. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Raphael. And if you like that video, subscribe to Dropout, where you can chat with the cast in the exclusive Dropout Discord. And that is a chest thing promise, which is almost as good as a real promise.